Hello, everybody. Well, welcome everybody on YouTube and Twitch. How's everybody doing? It's the end of another beautiful stream week. Hope everybody enjoys today's showing, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I'll be able to do the, okay, I will explain myself in a moment. Just give me a moment. Everything is still heavily screwed up, and I will tell you all exactly why. Okay, let's go. Alright, so, as you can probably tell, no face cam today. Because I don't want my computer to explode again like it did last time. And that was not fun. So let me turn on the music. There we go. Everything seems to be fine this time. I turned off my camera. Yeah, not everything's lagging the entire time. That is beautiful to see. You know we love that. Okay, there's a little bit of screen tearing here. But otherwise everything seems to be fine. I don't think I'll be able to... So I got a message on Discord from someone in my Discord server saying, hey, how about you do a spin the wheel type of thing, you know, it's challenge, all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And I don't know if my computer's going to be able to do it today. I don't think it can handle it today. Because we are not running on an RTX 5090 here. This is the Iris Xe graphics. Okay? The raw power of the Iris Xe. So, I really don't know. So, no promises here. Don't worry, because it will work because it's my idea. Well, I mean my computer. I'm talking about my computer not being able to agree with me today. I already had a massive issue with editing today. So it's not really, I'm not really happy with my PC today. We are not on the bestest of terms right now. So, everything works now. I know. It will agree. Yeah, okay. So, the other day, I posted a picture, well, more like a video, and, people really liked it, on Instagram especially. It was an artwork of Ellen Joe from freaking what's it called, man? The Zenless Zone Zero. And I'm thinking today, God, that music's a bit loud. I'm thinking today I could just take that quick sketch that I did and make it good. So like redraw it from the ground up. And I don't think I'll be doing the whole spin the wheel thing. Because I forgot my computer just does not like it. Okay, where is it? Filter, view? No, 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 no. Huh, okay. There's supposed to be like a reference thing that I can bring up here. Am I blind? Can I just take a file and drop and drag it in? Does that work? See if that even works. Where is it? It's gotta be somewhere around here. Well, now that's just... Okay, guess we can just do that now. Yeah, I think I'm going to be taking this and turning it to a full illustration. Like, you know, actually good. Extra window! Very nice. Okay, so now I can see this as an extra sort of side reference panel window. We'll just put that over here. Just put that here for now. Alright, let me see. I have them up on my phone because if I open up Discord on my computer, it may or may not kill everything. So you will just have to trust me on this one. Is that going to be okay? Alright, let's see. There are some on here, I've already looked through the list. There are some on here that I do not want to do, that I will not do, as a matter of principle, because of who I am, so I'm not doing that. But most of them should be, you know, I'll do them. Alright, let's generate a random number. 2. Color without being able to see the colors. Okay, that's an interesting one. What if we do another one? 5. Draw with a duck brush. I have no clue what that is. And I don't think I want to know what that is. Alright. Color without being able to see the colors. So basically like that black and white trend thing that people did, right? Alright. Well, I need to sketch the drawing anyway, so whatever. No. What do you mean then? If this goes horribly wrong, then I can just take the original sketch here and then redo it to be just add line art. Hello? Okay, freaking selected, thank you. But now I don't feel that pressure to draw fast, so I can actually put some work into this one. Not the end of a beautiful stream week. What was I saying? It's the beginning. I thought it was Friday for a second there, but it's not. Personally haven't played Zenless Zone Zero, so I don't know. It was like the color, like colorblind colors. You color, but at the end of the coloring, you see the actual colors to sketch with. Yeah, I know what it means. I get it. But I'm just saying, I don't know how to... Do I just go and turn off the colors on my monitor? I guess I would do that. I guess I would go and turn off the colors on my monitor. And then, you know, choose from the color wheel here. I don't remember the color wheel. So I'd basically be choosing from... you know what I mean? Random colors. Of course, it'll look messed up, and I would have to post it as a black and white piece, or just use layer types to fix it. You know, do it. All right, I will do that. I have been wanting to do that for a while, though. Thing is, I could never figure out how exactly to do it. You know, how to go about it. You know, like layers and stuff. So this will be fun. But yeah. I mean, I guess I am really redrawing something that I drew the other day. But it was a sketch that I liked. So, you know, I really quite like this one, though. You know. It was very fun to draw it. So... we're just going to be making it better. Do this, but better. And the reason why there's no face cam today is because of resources. I don't think my PC would be very happy if I turned on my webcam today, so for a while we're just going to be webcamless. Yeah, I'm running on an Acer Aspire 3, okay? 16 gigs of RAM, the Intel Core i5-1235U, and the Iris Xe graphics, okay? This is the best I could get my hands on at the price that I was looking for. So don't expect high performance gaming out of this thing, even though it can play Hitman World of Assassination at like 40 to 50 FPS. But yeah, this isn't like a high performance gaming device. This isn't an RTX 5090. And the 5090 sucks, so... you know. It just be like that. I've been noticing lately that more people show up on YouTube. On the YouTube streaming side. Okay. I actually do need a little bit of a reference for how Ellen Joe looks. And I am scared to do that because my PC might or may not explode. Let's see, how are we running so far? Not bad at all, actually. It's actually really good. I don't know what the problem was last time. And I'll just keep that open for now. Art references. Ellen Joe's in here somewhere. There we go. Oh boy. Please. There we go. Now we can close that, and we can keep that on this monitor. Alright. Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry for everyone who was like, oh, yo, he's gonna do the wheel spin thing. It, you know, I can't quite promise everything. So... make sure this looks at least halfway right, flipped. And of course it doesn't. Who do you think I am? I can never get it perfect, but we're humans and we can't ever get anything right anyways. I mean human error. I don't mean like... whatever. Okay. Now, since you can barely see her ear, yeah, we're gonna have to draw her ear. Her ear. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. But yeah, apparently the poll on YouTube, which is going on, still going on right now, you can still vote if you want to, has chosen that Stardew Valley will be the game that I'm going to be playing. Now, this isn't an issue, but it's, well, it's Stardew Valley. And I have never played Stardew Valley before. Just wasn't the type to play those kinds of games, so I guess I'm playing it on stream. But there's still hope for an actual video game. Okay, let's see. It is a great game. Though, okay. If you say so, boss. But yeah, I'll play it if it turns out, you know, on Friday, because I have all the games that are listed there installed already. So, yeah, I'm your boss, keep that in mind. No, I am my boss. I the boss. And I'm going to change a few things about the illustration as well, about like the way it is, just here and there. I think that mouth may be a bit small. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing fine today. Because I am, except for the fact that the editing went haywire today. Because last night, alright, I'm looking through my computer, cleaning up space, as one does on a computer, and I was like, well, we could just, you know, remove some apps that are taking up a lot of space. So I look, and the editing software that I use, I know it's really shitty, but it's Microsoft Clipchamp, right? And I was like, oh well, it's taking up 50 gigabytes. 50 gigabytes for Microsoft Clipchamp. And I'm like, well dude, that's gotta go. So I installed Filmora, and if you know about editing software, you'll know about Filmora. It's pretty good. And this morning, today I edit the video. It's all done. And it says, oh, there may be a watermark if you don't buy the subscription. And I'm like, okay, I can live with that. If it's small enough and if it's see-through enough, I'll be fine. It is a gigantic banner Like this. In the middle of the frickin' screen. And it's just... like if you took the opacity and you turned it down to like 84% or 59%, that's about how much you could see through it. And so I was pissed, and I had to go download Clipchamp again and do the whole rest of the editing of the video there. I had to restart the whole editing process. So it was not a fun time at all. But I did get the video done. Try VN Editor. It's free and light. How free is it? Is it like, oh, get the subscription to take off the watermark free, or is it actually good free? It's really good free. Okay. Because y'all know me, I don't want to pay for anything. Me pay for something? Oh, God, no. You know what I'm saying? The subscription is on things you won't use. Like what? I have to speed up my videos. I have to add text. I need to do everything that, you know, everything that's in my videos now, that would have to be there. I forgot how Ellen Joe looks again. Okay, it's this kind of thing, I get it. Like emojis inside the VN editor that nobody uses. Oh, okay, okay. Like a horse and a lion. Oh, that's... okay. Peter, the horse is here. I think I should give her more of a condescending sort of look. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna go more like... not very condescending, but that'll do just fine. So right now I'm just doing the rough block in for the hair. So VN Editor is the good cheap fun, as Bringus Studio would say. Most of y'all probably don't even know who Bringus Studios is. And if you do, be sure to tell me, because that would be cool. Okay, then we have her shoulder here. across here we have like this little thing, whatever. Thingamabob. Now, a part that I did have a lot of trouble with, and you probably saw in the video, was the... Okay, we'll have the ear sticking out just a little bit. Was this here. This ribbon, whatever it's called. Somebody inform me. I'm dumb. Lace, not lace. God damn it, I don't even know what it's called. Artist doesn't even know the names of what he's drawing. Very true. Oh, so true. Oh shit, okay, then I need to get rid of that. And the clips are here. Nah, there won't be any ear. The point is up here. I don't even have a live readout of how many people are watching on YouTube, so... welcome everyone anyways. Alright. So... Okay, I'm gonna have to move her over a little bit. There's the shark tail. Alright, I'm gonna save this. This will be Alan Joe full. So let's say it comes over like this. Then you have the individual pieces like this. You know, something like that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There you are. And then you have a very nice hat piece. I don't know what it's called. I think the head needs to be a little bit smaller. Just a tiny bit. At least I feel like it do. I think that looks better, because if we undo and redo, yeah, that's better. But anyway, I hope everybody's been doing okay. I think I already said that. But yeah, I am not actively working on it, but I am currently working on an idea for a full YouTube video, full-length YouTube video. And, yeah, that's a progress report, I guess. Okay, this is the part that I'm going to have a lot of trouble with. I keep having lots of trouble with this in particular. because I have no idea how to construct it. So I'll just take that and put that on the other monitor for now, so I can just look back and forth and make sure that, you know, it doesn't look messed up. I'm going to put this on a separate layer because it's going to be nightmare. So let's say it comes over like this, it comes under like that, and it's over like this, it's under like that. Do we have any Zenless Zone 0 players or fans in the chat here? On YouTube and or Twitch? Okay, well, that turned out better than I expected. I feel like the eyebrows just aren't right, like, at all. You need to have some emotion there. Okay, I think that's about right. Wasn't there like... Yeah, there were little... Not horn things, but you know what I mean. I think the top of that head is a little bit too large. Like... Oh, this is where the stream falls apart in like 2.5 seconds. The second he brings out that liquefy tool, oh boy, you better believe it. That Iris XE gonna explode. Okay. Now we're literally using the exact same brush. But this time, it's smaller. When those hearts and stuff appear in chat, is that y'all or is that some sort of algorithm? Alright, you're going over there. Alright, that's better. So today you only going to draw the Zenless Zone Zero character? I don't know. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on it. But I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking so, because this was my plan for stream anyways. To redraw this artwork. That was my plan from the beginning. Then let the wheel thing do with a collab. Yeah, I think that would be better. You know, I think that would be a better instance for the wheel. You know. Yeah, I think for a collab, I think that would be better. At least I think that would be better, because then it's not just me being like, yeah, look at that. That was a wheel. What do you think of the wheel? You know? Nothing new with Messi? No, not really. Nope, not really. But you know, I don't want to discuss things like that on stream, so because I feel it's rude. Why rude? Because I'm not gonna go into it. Because that's rude in on itself. Because, you know, I don't like smack talking anybody. Or things like that, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, this person won't talk to me. And it's like, and you're saying that publicly, you know, where they can go and watch that and then feel personally insulted. So I'm not going to say anything. Collabs and stuff like that are between the two people that are collabing. So I'm not going to say anything about it. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. Okay, I think this is looking pretty okay. Just going to do very light hatching for the eyebrows. Then darker hatching for the other side here. Man, I'll tell you one thing. This digital display tablet has really been a game changer. I've been using it in more videos recently, if you have seen any of my recent videos. And it's just overall a better experience than using a screenless graphic tablet. Because on the graphic tablet, it's like, yeah, that works just fine. Like, there are plenty of artists that are pro that use those graphic tablets, and that works just fine for them. But for me personally, I'm a traditional artist, and I like to draw on what I like to draw directly on what I'm drawing. You know, so this was a very welcome addition, a very welcome change to digital art, and I've been doing it a lot more. You know, as you may be able to tell. You want to color it? Yes. I will color it because it is one of those streams. It's one of those ones where we go in and color it. Okay, we have another spammer in Twitch chat. Banned. Account created yesterday. Damn, brother. Okay. What he said, the spammer? Oh, he was just like the classic on Twitch. If you've been on Twitch before, then you'll know this one. But it's like, you can go and get some cheap viewers at streamboot.com. Remove the space so I don't get banned by Twitch for putting in a link in the chat. And then it's like, then they leave usually. But I ban them before they have the chance to leave. Because I always see their message. And I always see everyone's message, so don't worry about not getting your message seen here. Toro Pizza on Twitch. Yo yourself. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I need the reference again. Oh, it's bolted directly into the squares. When you going to be a VTuber? I do have a PNG tuber model. I have that going for me. Or a PNG tuber. I do have a few PNG tuber models. I just don't know if my PC is going to be able to handle it today. Because it is I wouldn't say it's a very weak machine. I'm just going to say that it is a... we're not at Dell Dimension levels here, but we are like kind of severely underpowered for what we're doing here. But it works just fine, you know. I get the streams done. I get my editing done. So it works in my book. But I do have a few. Just not sure if I should do it today. I mean, screw it. So maybe upgrade your PC. I don't have the money to upgrade a PC right now. I just don't. Sorry. Don't have $3,000 lying around. Just all willy-nilly. Updating Steam. Oh, God, no. Well, if the stream goes down now, or if something breaks, it was nice knowing you. So we can't even do the thing without it doing its thing. Oh God, it's opening up Steam on the other monitor. Close it. I just want to... Okay, PNG Tuber Plus is launching! Hooray! I have reached level 987413 in Mouse Quest! Yes! And it still works. What are you going to do right now? PNG Tuber model. That's what we're doing. Get this about right here. And let's take this and move this here so you don't need to see all this ugly file management. I'm going to switch the model. Thought it was fungus? Yes, it is a fungus, but I will have to get back to you on that one, brother. Let's see, can we change it? Load avatar. Alright, we have the different model loaded now. How do I get out of this? I have forgotten how to get out of that. I have completely forgotten how any of this works. There we go. Now we have it about the right size. 60%, 30%. Okay, that. Now we go over to here. Hold on. I'll get back to you. Be careful not to get your PC exploded. Yeah, I'm trying my damn hardest here. There we go. It still has the Christmas hat on though, so may have to remove that. Okay. Oh okay. There we go. There we go, brother. Now that's a fire. Okay, how are we doing? PC, how are we doing? Are we still okay? Oh, she's cooking hot. Okay, she's just fine. Old Bessie's fine. It's all fine. Okay, there we go. What do you think of that, huh? There's no lag in the... Oh, yes, there is. Oh, we're back, baby. This is like, oh, you know. Okay, I see a picture of how your stream looked like on YouTube. I'm gonna have to close out PNG Tuber Plus. This is like unbearable amounts of crap. You want your stream like this? Let me look at it on my phone. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, it didn't look like that a minute ago. Yeah, it's not that anymore. Alright, I think we can close that out. See, now it's fine. Okay, it was the Godot game engine that was messing everything up. Alright, note to self, we're not doing that again. And the viewership dropped second I start messing around with things, so... Another note to self, don't mess around with things. Ever. Just don't do anything. Just 4 of those. Seems I have messed up and added an extra one here. Okay, I need to restart all of that all over again. Like all of this. All this headband thing that needs to go. Alright, we need to do this again. What are you gonna buy with that $3,000 to your PC? I would just... This is a laptop that I'm streaming off of, okay? Don't shame me for it, but it is a laptop. But I lovingly refer to it as a PC. Yeah, I don't have $2,000 to $3,000 laying around. Nah, everyone is starting somewhere. Yeah. But I just don't have money to buy a freaking gaming laptop, because I like using laptops better, because it means I get to drag it around with me wherever I go. You know, it means I get to do more work outside of just the studio. Why won't you do commissions? I just don't have anything set up right now. And I think I have enough work on my plate as is. You know, I've been wanting to get a new PC since I moved to a new place. What are you on right now? Are you on a phone? Or... Like, PCs are expensive these days, man. That dedicated WAM is getting pretty freaking expensive. And it's not even funny. I mean, hell, even the US government is getting in on it. They are selling... You can buy RAM sticks from the US government. You just need to go to their office and pick it up. I want to see one of you do that. If any of you live in the US, near Washington or anything, I want one of you to buy that RAM and then post it in my Discord server. That would be funny. But I don't think we have any viewers, that many in the US. I mean, we do have a few in the US, but I don't think we have that many. I'm on a console! Oh my god. Wow. Which console? Because it can't be the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch was... version of Twitch was taken down for some reason. Can't get it anymore. Even if, probably, they're broken. I mean, if you think about it, if the US government is selling a lot full of RAM sticks, ranging from DDR5, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes, all the way down to like DDR3, 2 gigabytes, you know, it could be broken. It's like a $200 bag full of RAM sticks. I don't live in the US, so I can't do it. But that would be funny. Okay. So there's like a small link here. I don't think the art gonna be finished today. Probably just line art and lighting shading. Dude, what? We've been streaming for an hour? Are you kidding me? An hour already? That's bonkers. That's baloney. I refuse to believe that I've been streaming for an hour already. Horse hockey. That's not true. That can't be true. Swear to God, I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes. That's because you're slow, lol? No, that's because I'm streaming and I go slow when I'm streaming, dude. You don't know how fast I can actually draw. Like, I work on manga, and you need to be fast to do that. And I take my time when I'm streaming. And I would like to see you draw faster, bro. I don't draw, get good. See? So you have no right to complain. At least I'm not one of those people that it takes like 56,000 hours to get a decent artwork. You have. Now, if you were a pro and you were telling me that was slow, then I'd believe you, but... I see many, many artists draw fast. Look, it's a choice, okay? I choose to draw slowly on stream. Because usually I'd be done in like an hour, and then I'm like, well, guys... what do we do now? And I'm freaking clueless for the next 3 hours. So it was part of your plan. Yes. Infinite IQ. Also, I'm having to read chat and things like that. So... and talking and drawing at the same time isn't that overwhelmingly easy. Don't worry, if I stop talking, you'll draw faster. No, that's not the point. If y'all stop talking, then I'll just zone out and sit here for the next 3 hours, not saying a word. And then it'll be a boring-ass stream. So by all means, talk. Because that's kind of the point. I should do this, reading this chat messages like Kratos, but I can't do a good Kratos. I don't think anybody can. I'm gonna try my best.
I brought my meal here, watching your stream.
Better entertain me, boy. Yeah, no guarantees here. No promises, no guarantees. Alright, I'll walk out and do the can. How about that? Is that entertaining enough for you? Skill issue. Look, you're the viewer, I'm the streamer. I think there's enough of a skill issue difference right there. There's enough of a, you know, like, No, I'm not simp. No. What? Are you calling me a simp? What? That is something that I am not. I simp for no one. Sauce fungus. I didn't even say anything. All I said was that I simp for no one. And that's all I said. That is literally all I said. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I never played Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but I have heard that it is good and that Castlevania fans like it. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Like, I'm not an overly entertaining fellow, all things considered, you know what I mean? No stabilization, by the way. And that's a real flex in the digital art world, I guess. Okay, how do we look without the line art? Without the sketch? I mean, I guess it's alright. Alright, let me see what happens if I do the whole fill in this. Not the gradients. I think this might work, if I'm being honest. Right there. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, surprising. If you do clean line art, the fill-in process is clean. Ugh. And the second I say something, the very second I say something, something goes amiss. Alright. Color pick that. Fill it in now. Mm-hmm. I will just fill that in manually. Okay, how does this look? Okay. Alright, fill in all those little gaps. All the little spaces where it missed or couldn't get it. The fill tool again. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get these base colors right. Because if I don't, it's not gonna end incredibly well. Alright, first of all, let's do the skin. Somewhere around here. No, that is way too pink. That's way too dull. Screw it, we'll just go in and color change it later. No, that's the wrong layer. Damn, my art is mediocre today. It's not very good. Let's do it all on one layer. I don't like this one. I don't like it. Not a fan. I'm not liking it. What do you guys think? I don't like it. I want to do something different. I've been here for an hour and a half, and I still don't like this. This is not good. Look at this shit here. Look at this. Like, it has no life. There's nothing here. It's not good. I don't like it. Alright, we're closing it. No, don't save. I'm currently looking through my reference folder and looking for, like, something. Anything. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I feel like this right now. Like... I guess I'm just out of sorts today. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Give me like a few minutes. You know what? Never mind. There's a reason why I don't use this stupid ass brush. Y'all are watching someone go crazy in real time. You know, I came in here with a plan. I had everything set up. And then I had to come along and just draw something so shitty that, you know, I'm thinking about rage quitting stream. But I'm not going to because there's no way to start a week. I think I have what you might call burnout. Like, I have no... I hate everything I draw now. I don't like this. I've... See, now I like this. An hour and a half into the stream. Jesus. You finished the Zenless Zone 0? I didn't finish the other one. I want to see it. No, I didn't finish it. I don't like it. I'm drawing a different character from Zenless Zone 0. Hoshimi... whatever. Whatever her name was. Her name is. This stream is definitely going into the Hall of Fame of top 10 fail streams by me. Yep, these bangs need to be straight cut. think the point where I failed on the other artwork was when I made the line art not expressive like I do. You know, like the way that I have it here. I think that was the problem. Like, I wouldn't say this is expressive line art, but... Okay, before we continue, this needs fixing. This needs immediate addressing. The lag is so unbearable. One small rogue hair strand is good. I don't think the lips are big enough. Something is off here. I think it's this eye. I think it's this eye in particular that is throwing me off. For being just a little bit too big. See, this is when I would go and just stop drawing and then go play like a video game or something. But I'm streaming and I can't do that, so just gonna have to brute force it. Get rid of that loam there. Maybe change the lips altogether. Okay. Alright, I think this is starting to look okay. At least a little bit. I'll do the tie blowing up. Does anybody here play Zenless Zone Zero? Because I have not. I have it installed on my computer, but just haven't bothered to turn it on because I'm so busy. Alright. Let's try to color this damn thing. There it is. Alright, now we can get to the actual friggin' coloring, what I was talking about this whole time. No. I think I will try to keep it to one layer. Like as much as possible. I think that skin tone is a bit too pink. That's only a slight difference, but it does make a difference. You see, this is already better because I'd had no expectations for this. And I'm not saying that, oh, go in with no expectations and it'll be better. It's not true. But in this case, as you can see, I had zero expectations. And I did not care anymore. So it turned out a little bit better. Okay. See, I'm actually a good artist when I put my mind to it. Or a relatively okay artist. Anyway, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Because it's rather silent. Okay, so we need like a turquoise green here. And once again, we have a character standing in the infinite void. Now kind of a purple color here. That was my wrist. Up here. Now we need like a dark brown for the tie, because we don't want to go perfectly black on this one. Little gray button up here. That's all the color on one layer. Beautiful. So now, use a multiply layer. Now there's a few holes here and there that I do want to fill in. Now we're gonna go for like a... Oh my god, no. Yeah, I think if we did sort of a lighting scenario like that, that could be good. Needed eraser, yes. I really needed it. I didn't push any buttons yet. I really needed it. Get it? 'Cause like... Yeah. Alright, we need a pitch black over there for that. Then we can adjust the colors in a second. Anyway, what does everybody think of the artwork so far? Now let's do a little bit of color shenanigans. and add in a subcolor. Mustache. Lord. Now let's bring that a little bit more and then add some darker areas here. Maybe a little bit lighter of a color. Anyways, I think this one's turning out okay. What if we just go with the straight layer color? Go in and change that a little. Okay, I think that'll be good. I haven't saved this, have I? No, I have not. Not this entire time, I have not. Now we need to do a highlight layer on top here. Okay, we'll just do it in this color for now. Erase just a little bit there so it's not as harsh. Okay. The main layer color, let's change that a little bit. Okay. Now for like face details. See, that doesn't look bad on its own. See, that isn't that bad. That looks kind of interesting. I'm sorry that I haven't been talking this whole time. I'm kind of locked in, and also a little bit disappointed about the rest of stream. Yeah, I think this is looking fairly good. Maybe a little bit more texturing here on the face. You know, a little bit more effects and just overall things. Kind of like an eyeliner or something. 2 hours 14. I don't know if that's long enough or whatever. Let's go for an ultra saturated color here. Okay, so there's either two settings, on or off. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Okay, I'm thinking. Paint over the line art a little bit with some relatively similar colors. And this is actually the physical line art layer. Like, it's not even just a layer on top. This is the one. So yeah. Let's go with a straight black in here for the shadows. Alright. Well, what if I also did like a small little effect layer with the airbrush? Barely noticeable, but it still exists. Okay. I think that's fine. Anyway. What do you guys think? You think that's long enough for a stream? Silent enough for a stream? Like, I was quiet most of the time. Really sorry about that. I should talk more. But yeah. Anyways, I think that would about do it for today's stream. I know it was kind of weird. And also maybe a little disappointing. But next stream, I'm going to be streaming Undertale. Not Undertale. Stardew Valley. So, well, actually, let's take a look at the YouTube poll. Wait, I may need to oversaturate this stuff because it looks really bland on the other monitor when I'm looking at it. Alright, let me go. Let's close this out. Let's open up the file here. Right? And then I'll go and do a ton of color correcting. And here we go. Let's open this up. Yeah, because it looks fine on my monitor, but not fine on the other one. So let's bring the saturation way up. Adjust. Contrast. No, I think the contrast can stay the same. Saturation, there we go. Bring the saturation all the way down. That's grayscale. And it looks pretty good in grayscale, though. Okay. Now let's just save that as a copy. In the art folder, there we go. And I'm just gonna call it version 2, not BV2, V2. That's not right. So there are two different versions. There's barely a difference. Alright, time to go back and bring the saturation up some more. Now that's a difference. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the YouTube poll and see if anything has changed. YouTube's... No, not YouTube Studio. Christ. Talk about hitting the wrong button at the wrong time. Where is it? Your channel. Alright. Let's look at the poll and then, you know, we'll see what we play. And it's Stardew Valley. So, yeah. I'll be playing Stardew Valley on Friday, which is day after tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have my webcam on or off or whatever. But yeah. I do hope to see you all there. You know. So I think I'm gonna wrap up stream today. It was a little bit of a weird one, a little bit of a different one, but we did get something good done. as in this artwork here. I personally think it turned out pretty good. It's a slightly different style from what I would do, and I made it intentionally rough. So, you know. Anyways, I think that was pretty good. So, yeah. I will see you all next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. And, yeah. See y'all later. Bye-bye.